So here we are in Primark, and yet again they're not disappointing with their lovely Disney bits and pieces. Can't find them anywhere. And straight away, positive. Ugh, who next? Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and another weekly vlog. I have just popped out to do a little come shop with me in Primark. And if we pick anything up, I shall show you what I got when we get back in the haul. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna buy some stuff. So here we are in Primark, and yet again they're not disappointing with their lovely Disney bits and pieces. This nice big bag with all the hidden Mickeys on it is rather lovely. These trainers look rather good, perhaps if you're heading off to run around the parks too. I actually had Primark trainers for when we went on our recent Disney trip. They were looking a little worse for wear by the end of the trip, but they were comfortable. I think I had one tiny blister on one toe out the whole 2 weeks of walking like mad. So these are probably something similar to consider if you are looking for trainers that are pretty good for walking. They don't have to last forever. And I am really tempted, because I've seen this on Instagram a lot, to get one of these for just slinging things in, you know, when I'm like going in the car and perhaps I need an extra few bits for the children. We're kind of a bit beyond the nappy bag stage, but still, you know, snacks and wipes and all the other things you need for children. Do I get one of those? So tempting. One of the things I do want to get in here today, in the beauty section, I assume it's in the beauty section anyway, I've seen them before. Bella really wants a sleepy mask. Before we got on the phone, the girls chose some magazines each, and on the front of Zara she had this sleep mask that she loved. She wore it on the plane. It actually helped her sleep. She's worn it loads since, but because it came on the front of the magazine, it's not the sturdiest, and I wonder if perhaps it won't last forever. So I need to look for one of those. They had princesses on them. I saw them before. Question is, where are they? Aha! I think I found them. Now, they didn't have the exact princess eye masks that they had before. Should have just bought them when I saw them in the first place, shouldn't I? But I didn't realise my girls would be obsessed. But I could check in the children's section. Now I'm here, I'm going to look for underwear. I've mentioned this in previous vlogs, but the goal of underwear, of Primark underwear, is cotton, not microfiber, without the bands of elastic that dig in above and below. That makes sense? And Brazilian cut. I can never seem to find the ones I want in my size, and by my size I mean I always size up in underwear so they don't dig in. Do not like any VPL the way. Can't find them anywhere. Nope, can't even find Brazilians now. Whoa, hold your horses. I think I found some. I wear a lot of jeans, so why not blue ones? Right, now let's go and find the sleepy mask for Bella. On the way to find the children's section to see if they've got those princess sleepy masks, and have found some rather lovely Mickey and Minnie sleepwear. Not what we're looking for though. In the girls section now, and cannot see these blinking sleepy masks anywhere. They did have a Stitch one in the other section. I might have to go and settle for that. But it's not what I wanted. I wanted the princess one I'd seen before. And I also needed a replacement one for Zara for when her sleepy mask that came off the front of the magazine disintegrates, as it inevitably will, because it came off the front of the magazine. Wandering around the kind of electrical section, this is the first time I've seen Apple Watch bands in Primark. I have seen them all over Insta, but I haven't seen them in real life. They haven't got the Disney ones that they had on Insta, but they've got a nice lilac and this nice hot pink. These power banks, especially if you're traveling with children, are so handy, so you don't end up running out of charge, especially at crucial times. They have got rather a lot of these like nice little AirPod cases and things, which are kind of good, and phone ring holders, that kind of thing, phone cases, lots of quite sweet bits. As always, their gift section, especially for things like birthday parties, is really great. They've got some really lovely stationery. I love all this pinky kind of Mickey and Minnie stuff. Lots of Marvel and Harry Potter as well. Also, they start to have some Easter bits in, so Easter eggs, Mickey and Easter Bunny, and some really cute Disney lollipops. Gotta say, they've got rather a lot of really like nice kind of workout gear. I guess it's that time of year, isn't it, where people kind of want to get fit. But all these nice bits do inspire me to want to exercise a little bit. This bag, I do like it, but I don't know if it feels a bit shiny, or maybe that makes it a bit more wipeable. Do I need one? £16. Chuck all in the car bag. Yes or no? Not sure. Back home now to show you what I've bought, and I've got Miss Bella here with me. Bella is off school because she wasn't feeling very well and tested positive for COVID, and about 36 hours later felt totally healthy, didn't you? Absolutely fine. So you've been absolutely fine, but unfortunately she's still tested a very faint positive this morning. So you're quite keen to go back to school, aren't you?
Yeah.
Getting a bit bored in the house. So she was with Daddy, but now wants to see what Mummy's bought in Primark. So Belle, do you want to see what we've bought?
Yeah.
Okay. The first thing I got was some new tweezers, because quite frankly can never have enough pairs of tweezers. These were £2, and we've got a Minnie Mouse. They're Disney ones, aren't they? One of them's a Minnie Mouse bow, and the other one is a Mickey head. So they're kind of cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Probably not that exciting for you. Right, do you remember what I said we were going to make after our Disney trip?
A photo wall.
A photo wall. Now, yes, now we are going to make a photo wall. That is also something I said we were going to make.
Oh, scrapbooks.
Scrapbooks. So, back to your photo wall. There is a wall in our lounge that needs photos on it. So, I'm going to create a photo wall. I might even do a whole video on that because I think it's going to be quite an in-depth process. It'll certainly be perhaps featured in a weekly vlog or something. But at the moment, I'm just, whenever I've got 5 minutes, going through the photos and adding those to a little album on my phone just to filter down which photos I want on the photo wall. But I'm also going to get some printed because I wanted to make scrapbooks. So I wasn't sure whether the children wanted to make one scrapbook each.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to just make like a family scrapbook. So I wasn't sure.
I was thinking one scrapbook each because you can pick photos to put in the scrapbook.
Right, okay. So, I mean, we never get photos printed anymore, do we? So I am going to get a load of physical photos printed out. And I thought it'd be quite a fun thing to do, to stick them out and write words around them and stuff, or maybe print things out. We also saved lots of maps and things. So, anyway, plenty to put in scrapbook. So these I thought were absolutely adorable. Now, they're like a pinky beige colour, which obviously I love. These were £3 each. They've got a lovely little ribbon. And then inside, just sort of nice plain paper for sticking on photos, drawing on, anything like that. So I think these are perfect. So if we're just going to do one, then fab. I bought 4 in case you 4 children wanted to do one each.
I think I wanted to do one.
Oh, the dryer's going off. So annoying. Okay, we can carry on. I wasn't sure if the boys... Oh, good grief. That's my alarm to say that I need to go and get the others from school. Luckily, Daddy's here to look after you, so you're not allowed out because you've got to isolate. Anyway, I wasn't sure if the boys wanted these. I got 4, really was looking for something. I wanted kind of like a red and black Mickey or something like a traditional Mickey colour for the boys' scrapbooks. Do you know what? If they might like those. They say Mickey and Friends on them. I don't know. I'll show them to Will. He'll see what he thinks. If not, I can keep looking and I'll just put the spare ones. We'll use them for something else, or we'll put them in the present box, maybe, to make a nice gift for somebody. But what do you think of those? Is that the kind of thing you had in mind to make your scrapbook? Yeah? With a nice ribbon on it. Cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, put those down. Next thing I got were some pens. Pens to cheer you up. I know, I thought you'd like these. I wanted to cheer you up because I know you were a bit bored. So we've got, you and Zaza have got these Minnie Mouse pens. William's got this Mickey head pen. I thought you can just put these, you know, just use them for homework, writing things. And then I got a Pluto one for Dylan. Do you think they'll like those?
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with those. I like those. So you hold those. I did get some knickers for Mummy, just because every now and again I have to throw some because they're just falling to bits and replace them. So those were £5 for a pack of 3. And this is what I'm always on about. The stretchy lace at the top and bottom so it doesn't dig in. Brazilian cut. They're fine. Right, now the sleepy masks. What do you think of that? I was looking for the princess ones. They didn't have princesses. They only had Stitch or Thumper from Bambi. No, I didn't think you'd like that. So this one says, I believe in naps. It's got gel inside it. Should we take it off and have a little look?
They're nice.
You like them too, darling?
Yeah.
They're the right colour, aren't they? They did used to have these fantastic Cinderella ones, and they were really lovely and princessy, and they just didn't have those anymore. So moral of the story is, if you see something you like in Primark, you need to buy it because they will not have it in stock forever. Now this is a bit fancier than Zara's one she had off the front of a magazine, because inside it's got this gel. So look, do you like that? Is that going to help you sleep? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, good. Right, well, I've got one for Zara as well. William didn't want one. No, I don't think Dylan did either. So, but it has got the gel. I think you can take the gel out if you want, and I could tie this up to make it a little bit shorter for your head. But I think that's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, if you're lying down, it's not going to slip, is it? Because.
No.
So what do you think of that?
It's not very slippery.
No, not very slippery.
As long as you have it in your eyes.
Well, it is where it's meant for, isn't it?
Yeah.
You think? Okay, right. I'm going to have to go and get the others from school. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Feeling utterly windswept after that school run. It's not really raining, but it is quite sort of damp, isn't it? And windy. Anyway, well, hello Zaza. I wasn't sure if we were going to do individual scrapbooks or a group scrapbook. I did find these nice scrapbooks in Primark, but if that's not the sort of thing you fancy, if you think that's a bit pink, I have got these that I found that I bought before that I hadn't actually opened. Would one of those do as a scrapbook, or should we keep looking? Because these are more like a notebook. I kind of wanted like a black and red Mickey or something that said Walt Disney World on it. What do you think?
Yeah, but this does match our house.
That's very true. And if you like it, I mean, I like it.
Yeah, I quite like it.
But if you quite like it, it says Mickey and Friends on it. It's entirely up to you. Yeah. I will keep looking for a different scrapbook if you would prefer. Or you could use one of these, but this is more like lined paper. See? Zara, come and tell us where you've been today. Zara went on a school trip to a museum to see a
pirate.
A pirate? What did the pirate do? The teacher said the pirate made you
Cry.
And then to stop you from crying, he gave you a
Coin.
coin from the museum, apparently. So, did all the other children come home with coins?
No.
Just you, because the pirate made you cry. Oh, baby. Well, did you, other than being made to cry, did you enjoy your trip? It was your very first ever school trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. You're absolutely sure? Because I will look for a different one for you if you don't like that one.
No, I think this would make a good group scrapbook.
You would rather do a group scrapbook. Is that so you don't have to do as much work?
Well, yes.
But also
shared
one would be nice because you'd look at
one each.
Okay.
How many
Bella wants to do one each. Okay.
No.
I mean, we could do a group one and then Bella could do one of her own as well. It's entirely up to you. I haven't really thought what I want to put in them. We've got lots of maps and things that we could cut bits out of those. I'll print a load of photos off. You could maybe do some writing.
I have an idea.
What's that?
We cut the bits out the maps, and then we like use them in the scrapbook. So when we're in those areas that are cut out,
It's a really good
have
idea.
that
So you could
thing
see
on the
where the
scrap.
rider is on the map.
Yeah.
Clever. Very clever. Clever. COVID update time. So Bella first. Poor little Bella could have started school today. If she'd tested negative yesterday and today, she could have started today. She could have gone tomorrow if she tested negative today and tomorrow. So far, she's still testing positive. And in fact, today's positive was darker than yesterday's positive. So she's gutted because she feels fine and she's just bored and she just really wants to go to school and see her friends. And Zara was crying because she didn't want to go to school without her sister. Anyway, my husband has been really poorly all day. So he was poorly yesterday, worse if anything today, flu-y, classic flu-y, but of course we've all been testing every morning and everyone tested negative, including him. So just now he's like, this is ridiculous, I feel even worse, I'm going to do another test. And straight away, positive. Unmistakable. This morning was definitely not positive. This afternoon was definitely positive. So I'm now thinking, ugh, who next? Because this whole thing is so weird. If you watch my COVID symptoms video, you'll know that I had it in December 2020. Myself and Zara had symptoms, so we got tested. I was positive, she was not. Even though she had more classic COVID than me in that she was coughing, I was just really flu-y but without the cough. Then my husband and teenager turned out to have it. They also tested positive, but they were totally asymptomatic. And Zara got tested again because I was convinced it was a false negative. She was negative. Bella was tested. She was negative. Fast forward to now. So all that was before we were vaccinated because the vaccines were on offer. Now I'm triple vaxxed. My husband's triple vaxxed. My teenager's double vaxxed. And my poor husband's got it, even though he was asymptomatic last time. So different strain, I guess. So I've gone from thinking, right, it's only Bella going to get it, to who's going to drop next. And I really can't afford to have it again because I felt so rough last time. And more than anything, it just took me such a long time to get over it. So I can only hope that the vaccine would mean that I don't get it as badly if I do get it again. But then equally, why has my husband got it? And then why is no one else testing positive? And why didn't the children test positive before? And it's all so confusing and it's such a random thing. And why is Bella still testing positive when she's totally asymptomatic now? Her symptoms only lasted 36 hours. So the whole thing, I just don't get it. Quite frankly, I just don't get it. So I'm now thinking, do I just like stay up working late tonight in case more children are off, I can't get any work done at all, or in case I get it? Because I'm really not ahead. I feel like I'm really just trying to tread water because we went away, obviously, which was fantastic, but I feel like I'm really behind. I've normally got content like all lined up, or my work they have to do for the next week or so is always done, and I'm always working on the stuff the week after. And today I finished editing and sorting a video that's going out tonight, so that's really unlike me. So just feeling a bit like don't know what to do. Right, I'm off to go and sanitize all the surfaces and doorknobs and things. Morning, I'm up for my usual try and fit in 10 minutes of yoga and just get ready for the day before the children are up kind of session. I've just tested again, I'm still negative, so phew. A little bit spun out that my husband's tested positive. I guess all I can think is if he's this ill with the vaccine, he would have been worse without it. Glad everyone else seems okay. The whole thing's just so odd though. I've had some people ask, do we think we got it in Florida? We're never going to know where we got it, but all I do know is there are so many staff and children off in the children's school that I honestly believe that it would have been picked up even if they were in school, so whether it came from school or away, we'll never know. We're just very lucky that all this has happened after our trip and not before, can you imagine? Right, now for a little bit of yoga and then to get everyone up and then to test everyone again. I'm so sick of fighting to stick things up my children's noses at the moment.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me. I'm not really asking.
Now I'm going to film a highly requested video, and that is my Walt Disney World haul, all of the things we bought on our recent Disney trip. So that video will be going up on my Mummy of Four Does Disney channel, so if that's something you want to see, make sure you are subscribed over there. Okay, I've just finished filming my Walt Disney World haul, and you can tell I've been filming a haul when my office looks like this. Ooh. So we just had dinner, and now I'm going to give William something that's arrived for him. A couple of days ago, you know, I went to get sleepy masks for the girls, and then William saw the girls' sleepy masks, and what did you say?
Well, I quite like them.
You quite liked them, but there weren't any. First of all, I didn't know that you wanted one, or I would have got one. Oh, there's the dryer. So first of all, I didn't know you wanted one, or I would have looked for one for you. But secondly, there weren't any really suitable that I thought you might like. However, I did find this. What's that like? Do you like that one?
It is very nice.
It is very nice. I've ordered this online for you. Pull it out, look. Your mummy's holding the camera.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that cool? It's like a gamer one for recharging. Whoop. How big is your head?
Big.
There we go. I mean, it could also be good for playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey if you don't use it for sleeping.
Yeah.
So there we go. Is that okay for your FOMO?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Good.
Thank you for this.
So we had good news today because we don't normally like things to be negative, do we? But today Bella's COVID test was negative, which is great news. So we're keeping everything crossed because if she has a negative test in the morning, she can actually go to school. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Yeah, excited to go back. You have been missing your friends, haven't you?
Yeah.
She's been ever so good, bless her. But I think now you're just bored, aren't you?
Yeah.
A bit bored. And Zara has some pretty exciting news. What's your news? Where are you going today?
Karate.
Karate. She's just started karate. She's been to one session. This is going to be a second one. Normally Bella obviously would go as well, but she sadly didn't test negative in time to go. So next week you can both go together for the first time. Would you like to show us some karate? Oh, that's good. Any more?
No.
No, that was it. Well, it was very good. Very good indeed. Guys, I have really good news. Bella tested negative today, so she could go to school. Really good news. Also means myself and the children, obviously providing everyone else continues to test negative over the weekend, can go out this weekend, which will be good. Because you were really sick of being stuck in, weren't you?
Maybe we could go.
I'm sure we'll find somewhere. I'm sure we'll find somewhere. And luckily my husband did test this morning. It was like the faintest line. So we're going to count it as a positive, but I'm thinking if it's that faint today, hopefully it'll be gone tomorrow. So maybe he'll be able to go out the day after tomorrow. So I'm rather thrilled with that. So thank you for watching this weekly vlog. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you are subscribed with bell notifications on so you don't miss upcoming videos. There are more videos to choose from on screen now. I shall see you guys very soon.